I gotta hold on to something.
It was an incredible November for us because my cameraman Colton and myself had drawn the lottery ticket to Iowa. This is a sought after archery bow tag. We were able to go out there to Iowa during the prime time to be able to harvest and to hunt these majestic whitetail.
It's November the 2nd. We're in Iowa. Temperatures are like 70 degrees. Super windy. We saw several deer this morning. We saw bucks chasing deer. We actually have moved back into the timber this evening. If the wind settles down, we may even try rattling. The bucks are in rut. They're chasing the does. We saw one even come by earlier this morning that was just panting for air. Should be a great hunt. We're going to settle in and hopefully at the end of the night we'll have some success.
We arrived and lo and behold, our guide had already focused in on several whitetail for us, but we had a problem, and that was the temperature started to rise. And you see, when temperatures rise, big whitetail don't move. So we knew we were in for a little bit of a challenge. So we actually had to really begin to focus and be strategic, and we got closer and closer to their bedding area. So we walked into a specific trail to be able to hang stands close to their bedding area with the hopes that we'd be able to draw one of these incredible whitetail close enough to our stand to be able to shoot and harvest with a bow and arrow. Well, the deer began to move that evening after we had hung our stands and done all of our homework. It was warm, but the bucks were on their feet. We began to see these trophy whitetail begin to move. They were chasing, they were fighting, they were rutting, and we waited till that evening to begin to try to lure one of these in. To try to lure one of these in, and we started by rattling. Rattling is a mock fight between two whitetails that takes place when they're fighting for a relationship with a doe. Well, lo and behold, we hit those horns together, and it was just minutes that we began to hear footsteps. We saw one deer come in, another deer come in, one began to make a scrape, and it wasn't too long after that we began to hear steps to be able to be drawn for what is considered the most coveted hunting tag, that is the Iowa archery tag. For us to be able to harvest one of these majestic whitetails come in, we saw another one begin to make a scent scrape on the ground, and then left here in Kentucky. We drove to Iowa to glass these whitetails, begin to dial in on specific areas that we felt the prime opportunity would be for us to be able to harvest one of these majestic whitetails. Right on top of us was the Big 9. We were able to get our bow, get the camera pulled around, pull that bow back, harvest that whitetail with a clean, ethical shot, and to be able to celebrate the life of that whitetail and what it was going to do for our bodies by eating organic meat. It was an incredible hunt, one we'll never forget, and one that we look forward to each and every year.